Hey guys, it's Normalisk again. I am all done moving into my new apartment. I got faster upload speed internet, so that means it will not take over 9 hours to upload a 2-part video to YouTube. It takes about 2 hours now. It's quite a bit better. And I have a ZVP for you. What could be more spectacular than mass roaches? I like to mix it up. I might try Speedling Baneling drop this game. I'm not sure. It's a pretty good map for it. So, like I said, faster internet means more uploads, basically. I can probably upload during the week when I work even, because it doesn't take such a godforsaken amount of time to do so. I'm going to open up with a 10 pool here and put a little tiny bit of pressure on, because even though this is a bigger map, you cannot spawn, I've said this before, you cannot spawn in the close positions, so since I'm up here, he cannot be down here. And if I was up here, he cannot be down here. So that means that you send your overlord directly over, horizontally, and if your opponent isn't there, he has to be diagonal. And also, Protoss love to forge first fast expand, that's a tongue twister, on this map, because this ramp is so easy to defend. So if you can get a couple speedlings in his speedlings, they won't be speedlings by then, get a handful of zerglings in his face. I actually don't want to get cannoned out, so I'm going to follow his probe down here. Who'd have thought that I didn't want to get cannoned out? Pretend like I'm expanding, maybe? See if I can force a pylon off of him in order to block my expand, but I'm not really going to expand for a while. I hope that he continues to not throw down cannons, because cannons are no fun. He is here. There's my lings, just run right by his probe, you don't have to worry about that. And now that your lings are out, you can drone up. And he is forge first, okay. So to me that means, instead of going super heavy aggression, I'm just gonna probably only make these 6 lings and just drone up hard instead of trying for early pressure or whatever. Going to beat on his gateway just a little bit. Can I sneak in there? Nope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just deny his expansion for a while. He saw my early pool, and it looks like he chose to block off up here instead of here for his fast expand, because he couldn't get a complete wall off in that time. So I'm just going to super drone up harder than he is, because he is invested in his wall, and therefore I can take a lead. I need to eventually get a scout in for a possible Stargate, because Stargates are bad. Bad for Zerg. You return that mineral. There you go. I could also be training a second queen, because there's really not that much of a threat of anything except his wall in. Second queen coming. I can send this one almost. Just keep droning up. This is not the time to go in between and build like a just-in-case army. You need to either fully commit to building drones or fully commit to building an army to do something with. You shouldn't you shouldn't this early be halfway building an army and halfway building an economy. So what I saw there is a lot of zealots. And he's probably... oh, not a lot. It's 3. And 2 gas. That's a reason why I threw down this Evo chamber, so that I can throw up spores when need be, because they're going to be coming. I mean, it's a it's a Protoss who's contained. He does not like that. But besides expanding, I mean, besides dealing with this little bit of a contain, his priority is going to be expanding. That's why you see the sentries. Sentries are a indicator of expansions. Which means for me that he's going to do a zealot sentry push and put a little bit of pressure on. But that's fine. I need to watch and make sure that he's not just feigning this attack. And just, since I had my roach worn up, because all he saw at this point was Zerglings, so he's going to go heavy zealot to deal with my speedlings. He is moving in, but that's totally fine, because look at that timing. And I can actually follow this up just a little bit. Not too much. And just continue to drone up. That little bit that I delayed his expansion is actually quite a big deal in the scheme of things. Use your, even though I do only have 2 queens, you can use your extra energy, because if you're like me, you're not the greatest at your injects. And just keep an eye on when you have enough for another tumor, throw it down. That's the point. Another good thing to point out is that, yes, I got my Evo chamber and I did not use it for spores immediately. And I'm actually going to take a quicker third than I would like to. It's a style choice. I don't I don't usually keep that in mind so well. Stargate, there we go. Perfect scouting timing. Which means just continue to drone. Whoops, that's not not what I meant to do there, but that's okay. So let's maybe get a queen and a Hydra Den. Why is... oh yeah, because it's at the rally. Why am I doing that? Stop it. My triple drone scout seems to be working out pretty well for me. Not quite sure how that happened. Well, this is bad for him. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, Protoss, don't do this. You do not have to waste your phoenixes. He could be denying all of these overlords, and he's not. He could be scout. I don't even know if he scouted this third. And I do need a queen though. Get some air defense just so he doesn't snipe it with like a single void ray. That would be really bad. And keep up on the upgrades. I have a lot of gas, which means I'm going to build a spire and continue to drone. I should be scouting a little bit better, but I'm keeping up on my upgrades. Even though I only have one Evo chamber, I'm doing a decent job at using it. I'm trying to not lose too many drones.
We require more.
Trying my hardest to keep up on my injects. And I can spread some creep
We must place that on creep.
with my extra queen. And just continue to drone. I guess the next thing in my list would be to scout some more and see what he's going into, if he's going to just mass Phoenix. I have seen that before, I guess. It's not recommended, but it's also a good thing to scout instead of just being surprised by it. My spire's up. I'm going to immediately start the attack upgrade because I have so many. He thinks it's a baneling drop. That's so great. He's losing all this mining time for the cost of one overlord.